The number 7 out of the top 11 signs that you're a winner today. I'm Brian Pombo. I'm in the Orange office here in Grants Pass, Oregon, and we are talking about the top 11 signs of a winner. This is number 7. One of the signs of a winner is that you're willing to look for the who and quit trying to do every how. What's that mean? It's who, not how philosophy. We're going to get into that in a second. But first, let me tell you a little bit about a specific who. I call myself Brian Pombo. You can go to dreambizchat.com. If you are a business owner or an executive in the self-reliance field, meaning that you have products and services that help people to become more self-reliant and stand on their own, you're somebody I'd like to talk to. Go to dreambizchat.com and you'll get to see a quick little video there. It's just about 8.5 minutes. Just a quick video, tells you kind of what you'll get if you apply and you qualify to have a chat with me. So go check that out, dreambizchat.com. Now, what is who, not how? What does that mean? I think, person that's ever run a business or has owned a business will know this phenomena. You get to a point in the business where things are going good, things are growing, and you need to expand at some point. You need to do the next step. And you built everything up on your own. Oftentimes, especially if you're the owner, you built everything up on your own. So you get into a frame of thinking that I got to figure out how to do the next step. You become a huge problem solver, and every time something needs to happen, the frame of mind is, well, I'm not going to pay someone to do it. I'll figure out how to do it myself. That works really well early on in the business. It makes a whole lot of sense to do it that way. But as you start looking at scaling, as you start looking at building it bigger and bigger and bigger, you start to get the idea that you're going to have to find a who and quit trying to learn the how about everything. So you hire somebody that you honestly do not want to learn the how on. You honestly don't want to do that work. You end up hiring an assistant. You end up hiring a technician. You end up hiring somebody to do your taxes or to take care of your bookkeeping. These are the obvious ones. The thing is as things keep growing, you have to really pay attention to not try to learn every how. And it's easy, especially if you've got any type of ADHD or anything of that sort, to where you're easily distracted. It's real easy to get bored with what you're doing and want to do the next thing, and getting into the next how and learning how to do the next thing, as opposed to sticking with the areas that you're good at, sticking with the areas that you love to do most. Because what ends up happening is you end up having a whole lot of things on your plate that you didn't mean to take on, but you end up having to take it on because you're used to just figuring things out and learning and doing what needs to be done. Get good at finding the who, the person, asking who could do this for me. When you have a new project, when you have a new piece of your business you're bringing on board, think about who could do it versus how to do it. This is all a philosophy that was, the way that this was actually presented was all built up by Dan Sullivan and Dean Jackson. Actually, one of the main places that they started talking about it was on their podcast, which I've mentioned before, The Joy of Procrastination. And they started outlining this, that this has become a huge problem, especially the larger your business gets, the more the CEO, the more the person that's in charge ends up getting caught in this dichotomy of trying to do everything. And what they really need to do is focus on what they do best. And outsource the rest. And that all comes from the thought pattern of, okay, not how are we going to do this, but who can get this done? Who can figure out how to get this done? Who has already done this somewhere else that we could put to work here? If you do that and you're thinking that direction, it's a really good sign that you're a winner. And if you relate with that and you relate with the other 11 signs, we're up to number 7. We're going all the way to 11. And go back and rewatch some of the ones that we talked about before, the other signs that you're a winner. If you really feel like you fit in there, go to dreambizchat.com and go and check that out. I would love to talk with you because you're the type of person that I like to work with. So head on over to dreambizchat.com. Tomorrow, we're going to be going over number 8, which is another one of these that is very much a mindset issue. And it can go, to tell you the truth, it can go all the way back to a person's childhood to determine whether they're going to be a winner on this one or not. So stay tuned. There will be number 8 tomorrow. We'll see you then.